Franklin Square Station on Patco was about to open, and I had a plan.
Alright, I have a plan for Thursday. Never been in Patco before, but here's the timetable. Here's Franklin Square. It's going to skip in the morning, and then the evening, not the evening, in the afternoon, it's going to stop there. First train into Philly, stopping there 1:37. First train into New Jersey, stopping at 1:43. In order for me to make the first train, I need to come from Camden, which I am staying in Philly, which is not the most ideal. But if I get on at if I get on at 1:26 at 8th and Market and take the train to City Hall at Camden at 1:31 and then transfer to the train going the other way, 1:33, I'll get to Franklin Square at 1:37. So I will simultaneously, on my very first trip in Patco, take the very last train to skip Franklin Square and the very first train to stop at it. That's my plan.
Just 2 days later, I was off, with a slight change in plan. I would leave from 15th, 16th, and Locust, instead of from 8th and Market. It was just slightly easier to get there. Before I continue, however, I should explain what Franklin Square actually is. In 1936, a metro line opened between the neighboring cities of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Camden, New Jersey. It was called the Bridge Line, and Franklin Square was one of those original stations. While the rest of those stations have been open continuously since 1936, Franklin Square has had a much more tumultuous history. Its location, being in the middle of a park and right next to the landing of the Ben Franklin Bridge, never had that many people around it, and it struggled with ridership. Just 3 years after it opened, in 1939, the station closed. In 1952, the station was opened again because of the closing of the Philadelphia and Camden Ferry, but the station was closed once again later that year. When the Bridge Line was reorganized into the Patco Speed Line, the station opened a third time for a single day, just January 4th, 1969. Patco wanted to use the station, however, and opened it for a fourth time in 1976. They put some money into this reopening, refurbishing it and building a new head house. However, it failed to gain ridership, and 3 years later, in 1979, it was closed once again. In 1983, the new head house they had built was demolished. Finally, as more development has occurred in the area, Patco has decided to open the station for a fifth time. They refurbished it, built a new head house, and opened it to the public on the day I filmed this, April 3rd, 2025. The time I am visiting it is the time it opens to the public. Once again. Again. Anyway, let's get back to my journey. I got off at Walnut Locust with just a few minutes before my train would leave.
It'd be very nice if I could just take this passageway and go to the station. It's right there. But nope. And the block right there. First time in Patco. I'm excited. I have to make it 1:22. It's currently not that time, thankfully. 1:14. It's 1:14, so I gotta get my lead time. And Julia is here. Oh my gosh, I like that show. Okay. That's why I've been seeing signs for everywhere. I thought that was odd. No, it's playing in Philly. I thought it'd be odd they'd be advertising so much in... Oh no. Oh, thank God. Oh, okay. Why are you close? Are you going like the tunnel? More reason they should open the tunnel. Jeez, okay. It's a good spot to live, actually. Lindenwold line, wow. Still planning more lines back then, eh? Oh, this smells. just pay with? Alright, here we go. A single right ticket. This is just like path. Look at that. Unable to read, please try again. Can they put the face down? Oh, well, it has the. There we go. There's an arrow on the back. I just didn't look at the back. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. There it is. There's a train. There's a train. Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh, it looks like a commuter train. I've never been on one of these. I had made it onto the train with 3 minutes to spare. From this moment on, timeliness would be taken out of my hands and into the hands of the engineer. However, it turns out the engineer had much less dedication to timeliness than I did. It's time. Please leave on time. Please leave on time. I only have a 2-minute gap. If I miss that, then I miss the first train into Franklin Square. I'll have to get the second, which is fine, but being on the first train is what I want. No, 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 no. Please follow your schedule. So the engineer showed up 2 minutes after the train was supposed to leave, and then did not start the train until 3 minutes after that. So instead of leaving at 1:22, we left at 1:27, meaning if we were to make it on time, we would have to make up 5 minutes. Finally off. So late. I must say, I do love the front view seat. And it was very entertaining watching us dip below the Broad Street line here.
12:13 and Locust.
By the time we made it to 8th and Market, it was already 1:31, which is the time I was supposed to be transferring between trains at Camden. In short, there was no way I was making the first train into Franklin Square. I would have to make do with the second.
8th and Market.
Here we go. This train does not like moving.
After another preventably long wait, we finally passed through Franklin Square.
Do we stop? No, we do not. We're still on schedule in that way. And there it is. The final train to ever skip Franklin Square Station. Right here on tape. Mostly in focus.
City Hall Station next. Access to Rutgers University, Camden Waterfront, and Freedom Mortgage Pavilion.
Never actually been on this. This is cool.
In order to make it to New Jersey, the line actually heads elevated over the Ben Franklin Bridge. It gives a wonderful view. Eventually, I made it to Camden and got off the train.
One thing I must say is that all the stations look different from each other, and I quite like that. Franklin Square looks remarkably like a SEPTA station. They all look different. from a normal SEPTA station, except for Franklin Square. And I find that very interesting. They really didn't renovate it that much. They just kind of spruced it up slightly, made it openable, and opened it. There we go. That's the typical SEPTA tile work. So they renovated down here, but they didn't do it up there. 15th and 16th is 8 minutes. Oh. Eight. Oh. Why'd you have to be late? Why'd you have to be so late? Oh well. Second train ain't bad. This is my first time on Patco, and honestly, I'm having a good time. Even though I missed the first train. You can tell I'm still processing that. I'm bringing it up so much. Oh, yeah. Okay. When is the next train coming?
After those 8 minutes, the train arrived and I went back towards Franklin Square.
He said,
Franklin Square next. Access National Constitution Center, Independence Visitor Center, and Chinatown.
I missed it. I might not myself. I missed it, but he said Franklin Square Station is now in service. I repeat, Franklin Square Station is now in service. It wasn't an audio announcement or anything. It's just all over the intercom. That's interesting. It goes to street level. I wonder if trolleys used to go. Trolleys probably used the bridge line. There we go.
Franklin Square. Franklin Square.
Made it. It's open. It's finally here. I thought the guy in the front would be coming out, but no. Alright, second train into Patco. What? No.
I want to make sure.
Okay, someone left their bag. If that's your bag, it's about to be taken by police. Look at this! Oh, this is what they raided here. What?
Would you like to spin the wheel?
What's the wheel for?
Always get a prize.
Sure. I'll take the little horse figurine. Thank you. This is mine now. Let's try here. Spin. Pen.
Not a pen?
Thank you very much. That is cool. I don't know what's at that table.
Hey, can I interest you in a bike light, a can opener, a mechanical pencil, or would you like to sign up for our newsletter?
What are you?
We're the Delaware Valley Regional Planning Commission. We're the MPO for the greater Philadelphia area, essentially looking out at the city of Philadelphia, the 4 counties in New Jersey, and then the 4 collar counties of Philadelphia.
I'll sign up, sure.
Thank you so much.
Hey, you wanna know what's the perfect time to forget Alan Fisher's name? Right when you're about to meet him! But Alan Fisher, if you are watching this, I apologize for forgetting your name. You are an inspiration, and I thoroughly enjoy watching your videos. After meeting him, I continued down the station platform. This guy came all the way down from Newark, New Jersey in a suit for the station opening. He looks very snazzy. After him, I found Miles and Transit's group. To be honest, their group is most of the rest of this video.
Like 4 months, which they didn't really seem to be. They didn't seem to really be given it a chance. It was open from 1952 until late.
My favorite thing of that is someone recently had a huge dive on Wikipedia. Go check the article. There's now new citations, and they still could not find an actual date for when it opened and closed. It was like
here's the wiki article.
Yeah, it was like it just says right. Isn't it like?
Yeah, it
wait,
just says
April
1952.
1st. Wait, that's wait, the close is.
Yeah, the close
So
is.
yeah, April Fools had those or April Fools Franklin Square.
So I guess by that logic, it
opened.
lasted until probably like August then. But then it briefly opened for one day. Miles
What is it?
It opened for one day in 1969 when this came under the auspices of Patco.
Yes.
SEPTA operated this line for like 4 months from 68 to 69, like briefly. And then in 69, Patco took it over and they opened the station for one day to commemorate the rebranding as Patco. Then it closed again. Then in 76 for the bicentennial, like Patco built like a new head house. They put all this like bright orange wayfinding and like plastic structures like the cashier's booth and everything. It was bright orange, which is really interesting because it kind of like prefigured the orange branding that the Broad Street line would get in the 80s. Even though that hadn't happened yet, but this was kind of connected to the Broad Street line, you know, whatever. And then it closed in 79. Then in 83, they got rid of the head house. Right, exactly.
That's a lot of work to just.
Right. So the last subway station that opened in Philadelphia before this one was this one.
Well, my favorite thing about the 52 thing, so it's open April 1st, 1952, and then closed late 1952, citation needed. I don't even know what it closed. Like some people have done incredibly deep dives, like for newspaper art. It was so irrelevant that like nobody even cared when it closed again.
It might have been one of those things like the Spring Garden on the Spur, like that closed in like 89 or 91, depending on your source. And like it was one of those things like a few years like before it closed, it was only an exit station. So like, and there's not any documentation on it. I haven't found a picture of the like Spring Garden Spur station while it was open.
Like wait, ever?
I haven't found a picture of it like being used.
That's crazy.
So one of like the staircases is still there, obviously. But
I got her this picture today.
oh, nice. There was another side. I think there might have been like 4 like exits at one point, but yeah, because it was a big like it was had this like full service line. It was so like baloney that it got no ridership out of it. So so I imagine this station has just probably never really gotten any attention. So that's why we don't know a lot of the definitive opening and closing dates.
Like they also open it for like a couple years, and like I feel like there's not enough time to
It doesn't seem like they're
gauge.
giving it time because ridership ebbs and flows over time, and like
It's very Gatra core of well, it's the whole thing of like putting no effort into it and then be like, wow, nobody wants this service, guess we'll get rid of it.
So this station's gonna be open probably till like 2028, so we should enjoy it while it's here.
Wait, I just noticed you can hear the horn of the spur from here.
You really could, yeah, it's not that far. Yeah, that was what we heard. Yeah, I think you're right. That is a Broad Street line train.
To be fair, though,
Beavery train, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
To be fair though, I do think it will be open for at least a little bit longer this time because unlike the previous times it was open, there's actual development around here now.
Yes.
Like, before, it was absolutely
I don't know. It's like brutalist buildings that don't have anything in them, and like highways.
There's
but
like one
they're gonna
condo
redevelop.
building.
They're gonna redevelop.
There's a condo
Well,
that
it was
was a
always
direct
impossible
west
to
of
walk
it,
around
and then
here.
like
Over
there's
the
the
past few
roundhouse.
years, it's gotten impossible to walk around here because of the construction for this. So now that this is open and all the sidewalks are open again, it will be easier to access this station now. So hopefully,
And like they're redeveloping the roundhouse, right?
they are.
Theoretically,
I had to write an obituary for the guy who designed that. He wrote like tons of like letters to the Philadelphia Inquirer and like other newspapers like protesting that building's use as a police headquarters. He was a professor at Penn and he like designed it to be used for like its original purpose.
What
like,
was its original purpose?
I don't remember, but he strongly objected to the police using it.
All right, based.
That's very based. Yes.
Based or laced?
Yes. Both.
All right, so that was a 7-minute shot. Is there any more history?
Thank you, Miles. I
History
appreciate
shot.
you, bud. Indeed.
You've been watching the history shot.
This one shot is longer than actual Miles in Transit videos.
Not these days.
Prior, like,
Yeah.
a previous Miles in Transit.
That one
When
like,
it's called
when we
Miles
get
on
on when we
TV.
see it.
If Jackson wrote down a history,
Why are you still filming?
I don't know.
There is a spot with a bunch of history right by the staircase. So it shows pictures from throughout the era, like bridge line, your orange era.
That's the bridge cars.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, right.
In a way,
You know
the
that
entire
they
station
get those today at the Fern Rock.
Of course.
Yeah,
My favorite is the. Is it a South Broad car that's signed for Ron?
Ron.
So the South Broad car, like the one on the lead, like you're near the one closest to you.
I know where Ron is.
The
I don't know
roll
what
sign.
ever-
That is the Roosevelt Boulevard subway line.
Nice.
They had the roll sign. The roll sign. It's the train is signed for Ron on the North Terminal and Erie on the South.
Wow.
So I like to envision that if SEPTA ran the Broad Street, if they built the Roosevelt Boulevard subway in the
would've been
70s
like-
in very SEPTA fashion,
Like, I know
that's
the
how they.
spur went up to Girard, then there was like something on like the
Express.
tracks from Erie up to Albany, which
There
I-
was nothing.
Well, there wasn't anything between the two. But
Yes,
there
there
was,
was
I've seen
no
maps
rail.
and like remember when we went to that place in Wallingford and they had like the 80s map, like the Broad Street line like local tracks are like fragmented on that thing. Which kind of like show you. I've seen a map where they are. I've seen a map that shows where the local and express tracks were in the 80s at one point or another.
It
And
was
definitely, like,
not. It was
there wasn't
not.
anything between Girard and Erie, but there was definitely something from Erie going up to Albany.
Are you? I thought it was the no. It's the other way around. It was the express tracks went to Erie, and there was nothing from Erie to Olney, and then for railworks they. Because if you go to like Wyoming,
I know there were like two different segments though, because I know the spur only went up as far as Girard. And then
I
the
think
tracks
that was
ended
a.
at
I think
Girard.
that was. Oh, you know what it was? I think it was North Philadelphia to Erie.
You might be right. It might be North Philadelphia to
Of
Erie.
course, we're forgetting the express station that's not.
Yeah, right. 'Cause that would have had to be something. But all right, so we
Yes. So my favorite thing was.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
It'd be very 70 something for them to do that way. Is it the same?
This is very much like a SEPTA station, though. Like the design's like so
it wasn't
SEPTA.
well, it was never really a SEPTA station, but it was originally.
Well, it was for 4 months apparently.
Yeah. The longest April Fool's prank.
The first trash at Franklin Square.
But like it wasn't capable of being original tile work.
We've already pointed out the accessory maps. These are Catco Classic, but I'm so glad they updated them with the modern. Like, even has SEPTA Metro branding on it. Oh, that's it's there's all tactile. Every but I love how like not the attraction. But I like how they tactile the lines. Like the spurs a different tactile feel than the regular ones. You can tell which line is which.
I like that PATH was on there. That's such a random thing to put on Logan.
The path?
PATH, we got another train. Pennsylvania.
Another train is coming in there.
Oh,
Oh, PAFA.
random thing to put.
Yeah, I like it's like the University Center, Independence Mall, Walnut Theater, Jefferson Convention Center, Capitol. I want to see if anybody gets off this train.
Let's see.
Go over to the train and toss on it. I feel like this station getting riders is an achievement. Wait, did you just get back on and realize
Yeah, you just went back in time.
And it's back in the car.
All right, show's over. Station closed again.
They'll close ahead in 2028 and no one will bother to figure out what the actual date was.
Yeah. I feel like I'm right.
I like is it different from the broad stage line? I think it is. Like, does it feel different?
No.
Oh, okay. That's
But I think it makes sense because you know it's Broadway. You
Oh,
know
yeah,
that
absolutely, you're right.
But I do like that angel. Like again, the River
black
Line
and
is
then-
different than
I thought this used to. I
think they would've, like,
boxes.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
It did used to be better.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I don't know if you do know this.
The River Line was green. This is my first time.
It's kind of, it is kind of a little different, John.
How long was that vandalized?
Spur goes to Broadway.
That extension.
Well, I'm serious. If you're a tour,
I mean, like,
I guess you're right.
I have a pencil.
This is also
I would rather let somebody who actually does antisocial behavior own it.
Frankfurt and
Yeah, that's fair.
We're civilized.
Pen. Oh, I have that pen too. I won that pen.
You could use it as an instrument of graffiti if you wanted.
Oh, that's not. Maybe that right.
We gotta write Franklin Square into all the SEPTA maps.
It doesn't have the Paco like word. There's also ones on either side. Yeah. They seem very generous.
Of course, this was a thing they took from the MTA.
They just probably just took it right out.
It's like the same branding and like color and everything.
They probably just removed it from a station.
Yeah.
Cut it down.
Seriously.
Oh yeah. Oh what? They left the original Broad Street Danger signs. Where's Jackson? Jackson, did you just say some of the original Dan Gurr signs?
Oh, nice. Well,
Like the ones
so
at
you
City
can still,
Hall.
right, you can still see those on a bunch of Broad Street line stops, including
Yes.
at Erie, which shows that they were like united in design and construction. Danger. That's one. Banger.
It's a banger.
Weird thing that I like about Patco is how advanced their emergency call buttons are. They have a customer information and an emergency. It's digital. All of them in every station are like.
Wait, they have cameras. Look, wait, look. It has a little camera so they can see you.
Why does it scroll so? Why is it scrolling so you can't read it
Very
all
impressive.
times?
Actually, yeah. Why would
Call it and see what happens.
Do you want to use the information?
I would not recommend it. Just vital software.
Do you want to?
Why are you
I
doing this?
asked for information. I will not make that
It's
decision.
gotta be cool.
Ooh.
Wait. Oh no.
Hi, when is the next Lindenwold train at Franklin Square?
To Lindenwold, you mean?
Yeah.
The next train will be at 2:28.
All right. Thank you. Heck yeah.
Why not?
That's why I know what party consent.
We fixed it.
I fixed it.
Hey.
So we'll go down here at the end, after we finish the platform.
Does Paco normally does do like track 2 and track 1, don't they?
Both trains are about to arrive.
I can hear the other one.
Yes, technically.
It's what?
It's gonna be made out of dust.
Hey.
Pretty soon. Turn on the fan. Just gotta give it a couple minutes.
That is a hostile.
How's the hostility?
Not a hostile bench.
Ironically, New York benches are also not hostile. Like they have like the swoop. You can just like lay in between. It looks hostile, but it's not. A call box. It's a phone. It's a payphone. It's like a.
No, it is very much not a payphone.
Okay, it's not a pay. It's a landline on the wall phone.
Installation chefs.
I like the history page.
What is the red wire?
I'm not sure actually. Hey Jeremy, what page is there?
Hey Jeremy. Yes, hi Jackson.
This is standard page. right? Okay.
As
opposed to say Pennsylvania top gauge.
Oh, the wire. Mystery wire. I don't know why for signaling.
Yeah.
Tom? It might be like a radio or something. I don't know.
A lot of rail right-of-ways are actually used for like telephone cabling, just because it's an existing right-of-way.
That seems suspicious that that would
So are there like two
Well, I don't think
paper
it's
cups on
telephone.
either end?
Yes.
What if we kissed in the risk of severe injury?
No, actually, the Paco speed line has pantograph and we all just can't see it.
Oh,
Invisible pantograph?
Yeah.
It's actually the Paco blue line.
The Paco blue line.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
The T.
Yeah. I like that in true SEPTA fashion, this has the third rail under the platform where you die instantly. Those two away from it on the island platforms, as they always do on the run. Sorry, Jackson. What did you say? What? Unzips my head. I didn't hear you there. What was that? Give me a second while I read myself. Before you answer that question, let me just take care of a little bit of this. Sorry, what you were saying?
Is it what is
Hey,
it?
son.
It's time for barrel review already.
It is not time for this. There is a bathroom at this station. Is it open?
Is it time for a bathroom review?
Yes.
Rather.
It's just hold on.
Wait.
It's just
Yes, it did. It
Yeah.
did that.
the trains. Yes.
Hey.
So the people, the information people were right. I use it for actual creation. It was telling us lies.
Oh.
Now I don't feel like a dick. I thought it was like the wrong. Yeah. I thought they were giving us misinformation. And they actually. I do like the day
What you
specific.
were saying about the third rail being
I like that they keep using these for I don't know live. So I don't have to even worry about it.
The five people suits are very weird.
Yeah, they don't even use also. Isn't that gap large enough you probably could?
Yes, that gap is totally fine for the.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not oh, the flash proof is gone.
Whoa! Wait, I never realized that.
Yeah.
So that's why there's this weird like crimping. Jackson, is this a Bowden-shaped station?
I guess
A Bowden-shaped station.
You mean that one? Paco card holder. That's perfect for my Paco card. Thank you. Oh, it is. You gotta spin the wheel.
Alright, let's give it a try.
Thank you. Well, it's semi-real.
They're plastic flowers. They're fake flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Still a nice touch.
Seriously.
Station.
I think that would be. Do you want to get a pic? Do you want to get a group picture in front of the?
I don't think stop and proceeds make for good pictures. I think we should get it in front of like a station.
How about in front of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do this one. Sorry, Frank.
If this picture were in color, we could find it. We could find it for miles. Their pictures.
Yes, I have it on hand.
Oh, I also look at the. I like you can see that Dan Gur sign, like totally matches the
These are some of
exact
those
fine line
cars that you've been so
I love the bridge lines. They went to the IRM, right, Jackson? I think they were. Yeah, I think you're right.
That lighted
I
sign.
love the train stop.
This one looks
yeah.
lighted.
Although this is. Oh wait, you know what? These stairs are right.
Yeah, that's right there.
Yeah.
These stairs are that.
How long was the Grand Central Madison?
That's probably a good choice.
You
You can see it with the tile.
I love that they have.
You
the
can.
train going through.
I mean, it makes ADA accessible now. So, you have to get rid of the stairs.
You can see the outline of the stairs on the wall.
Fairness, it's
Sunny,
so hard to get the train station.
do you want to get a picture of our whole group standing
Yes.
beneath
Why
the front
can't
of
Sunny
the
be in the picture?
Sunny, do you want to be in the picture?
Sunny, get in the picture.
Sunny can't be in the picture. It's raining out today.
Literally watched one of your videos like the other day. Give me a second. I was like, wait, something. I've heard this voice before.
So, Granta, are we getting
Where are you from?
Around,
We're getting around, it's the channel.
Oh.
I forget which one I watched. It was the one like the Philadelphia trolley and bus explanation.
It was the one about Route 15.
Yeah.
That one was fun to make.
Yeah.
Oh, the second exit?
I have to imagine that they like future-proof the station at least a little bit.
Yeah, look at this. Is this just a closed exit?
Other Broad Street line station has this like color scheme. I feel like is it like Erie?
No, Erie's blue.
Cecil B. Moore?
Cecil B. Moore. Or Columbia when it was originally built.
I think it's Fairmont. What about Fairmont?
Yeah, Fairmount's blue. Fairmount is blue. Spring Garden and Girard are both like yellow, orange.
No, Walnut Locust is red.
Nope, Tim, you're right. Walnut Locust is the same color scheme. You may now feel vindicated.
Like Race Vine has this, but it doesn't.
But
It's got the
Taxpayers is bespoke because it's got like the South Lawn, like Art Deco.
So I do actually have a comment for the
Race Vine has more.
So
Allegheny
this
is
thing
like
is actually
red.
walking distance. I don't like the north one.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I definitely think
We're gonna use this to try to shuffle.
possibly.
When they Packlet River Line to the Sawyer's Princeton. I guess you already swiped in. Sorry, Sawyer's Princeton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Princeton actual dinky. Yes.
Are you taking the dinky?
Yeah. Sawyer becomes a regular dinky rider.
I'm here as a Temple student.
Oh, good stuff. Okay.
What?
Yeah. So you plan on using this station, or are you saying that you think there are?
I think I will be using this.
Yeah.
So I'm not that.
We found the one Franklin Square rider.
Hey!
It's my closest Patco station.
Yes.
So.
I guess it's much more convenient than having to like fling yourself in a around the world pattern to get to 8th and Market. That's
So-
from 11th and Spring Garden.
So the funniest thing, if they reopened Spring Garden on the Spur, it'd be perfect for me.
I think they should do that because
It would be good. Yeah.
they also like developed all that
generate
section of
goodwill.
Spring Garden.
Yeah, right.
And there's all the music venues.
We could go to Spring Garden. We'd have to reshoot the diner video.
So Spring Garden.
Oh, is that a
Pizza-
diner?
Yes.
It's a 1 star. Is that?
Is it like Spring
This
Garden
was a diner?
Pizza-
Question mark.
Yeah.
Spring Garden Pizza has
We did
really
visit
good
it in the diner.
cheesesteaks, by the way.
What was that?
They have really good cheesesteaks, by the way.
okay.
Like I'm walking to that as well. Surprise. Which one's pizza?
The station's closed for access to the Ben Franklin Bridge. So when you're over the bridge on a nice day, you get to walk to the river line.
We didn't go. You are the diner extra here.
It's the one that's it's the one that's
We're talking about two different
It's
things.
the one that's like a cherry and like 20.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The diner pizza place. Yeah.
Yes, they have very good cheese.
They do.
Yes. Spring Garden? Is that what you're
No, I'm talking about the one near
okay.
Allen's.
All right.
Former Allen's former place of residence.
Yeah.
All right, now we get to go to the unified central area again.
Yes.
So why is there the secondary exit that's just kind of
This was an exit. This was the original.
why are they
Why are they
I think that's just laziness, but I think like
I'm getting turned around down here too.
I think you need a second exit, don't you? Like
For fire.
wise, yeah.
I mean, it's emergency exit.
No smoking in this building.
Yes, we did.
Including
I do like also the date for the head house is for the Patco era one is also a citation.
Oh, really? And there's like 5 or 6 church like surrounding.
The date it was built. It had like the station's openings and then the I did. Always found it excellent. It was right outside Redford.
And then there's a couple of
This spot. Yes.
Oh, you're right. Look at the conduit already for the screen.
Yeah, it's got the cable runs.
that is remarkably white. That just stands out. White. Yes.
But yeah, LED. They're bright white. They're power efficient. What else is better?
The wall behind it.
I love cool white. 15 and 16. I hate train light.
I love that approaching. See, Sonny, now that you've been to Boston recently, now you get what I'm saying. Next, Ashmont. Train.
I'm not here. I'm not. The old girls like train.
person got off. One person got off.
I'll be number 2. I'm not working this week, but I work down the street, so this will be great when I work in the
Oh, the bag's going. Did anyone end up claiming that bag? Like a bag that's right down there when they got off the train. Like, all the police coming around asking, hey, is this your bag?
Yeah, it was earlier. Yeah, it was the guy who was getting interviewed.
Oh, okay. I thought that was bad bag. Thank you. No problem. What is this? What's this?
I don't know. I don't know why they.
Why is
lit up tiles?
Why is this? They're covering something. Like that's the only conclusion I have.
Maybe it'll be for advertising.
Maybe.
An exposed air conditioner or whatever this is.
Well, I mean, caged exposed air conditioner.
Yeah.
Whenever they do it in a group that includes Sam, I've become really, it's not valid. Sam is in a group that doesn't.
Oh, I know. It's like Sam and Ben. It's like, no.
Sam and Adam, you're not entitled to the snack zone.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wait, the latest challenge for Finland was incredible. And Ken didn't
Wait,
go.
look at everything is like footprints. It's so squishy.
I know.
I don't want to spoil it. But you guys see the latest episode on Nebula, the Finland challenge for Ken didn't show that was awesome.
So, it's the retiring Ralph. Oh, Torn guy. Yeah. Alan's like, Alan's his like number one fan. He tells the little guy when he's like, this is what I thought you guys were
It's all the same font. Yeah, but it's not weighty enough. Everything here feels small.
Yeah. I refuse to keep out of this room unless it's
Exactly. I'm with you.
All right. It needs to be Helvetica New Black Condensed.
Oh no, we have plenty of time. I'm not. We don't want to miss the free carousel ride. Danger.
Oh, that's true.
We do want the free carousel rides.
Yeah, I think we have plenty of time.
Sacrifice the free ride. Convinced of that.
You're not convinced? Someone told you there is a bathroom.
I mean, I'm wearing a septum vector. I septum like maybe 10 times more. I'm here because I'm a nerd, not because I use it.
Oh my gosh, it's everyone!
What do you think of the station so far?
Oh, it's great. It's such an improvement over the other stations.
It really is. That's what you have us do, right?
It's so good to get trash in the field.
Yeah. Past indications hold true. Better get your ride in now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That's right. Miles, if you look in the police station, there's angled for a staircase going up there.
I love how like everyone's filming each other.
Wow.
I mean, it makes
So there's this like police substation, and this must be an old exit or something. Or like you're out of the Thailand forest.
There's probably actual people in there right now.
No.
There's nobody in there.
All the police are out on the platform.
There's an empty desk. There is a computer that turns on.
Oh. What's on it?
I cannot.
All right, Miles, you know what time it is.
You have any leftover merchandise? Sure.
There you go.
Thank you very much. I don't know what this is. Too many people, yeah. Escalator. We must escalate.
Sunlight.
escalating the
Now this
situation
can
very
escalate.
well.
This cannot de-escalate.
Vitamin D.
Yeah, going down is still escalating.
De-escalating.
It's like JFK from Clone High. Every sentence just escalates.
Oh, the emergency. Yeah, we can get out.
You know, we got it.
Look at this. This is a beautiful. Oh, look. There's still construction over there. That's kind of like where the other exit was. Hey. Bye.
Oh no, wait, we can just go.
This one actually has a graphic.
Oh, here.
You need to put a GQI sticker on. This actually works. Yeah, it's assisted stuff. These are not payphones, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Yeah, it's just the exit's open here. Okay.
Emergency exit on.
I mean, that looks like a pro. Yeah. Oh, you know, okay, wait, you're talking, Paco was talking about this on their Facebook page. This glass has dots.
The birds.
The birds.
Thank you.
I
just want to let you know you have like 10 minutes to exit.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Do it real quick.
Hey, I didn't want you to get tracked in like, oh no, they left this.
Yeah.
Do you know what that construction's over there for?
Where?
Right there. The black fence.
I do not.
I wonder if it's like the other exit that's closed off.
Could be.
I don't know if they're gonna open it.
I don't want to like mess with what they're doing.
I don't know if
I
they're
don't want to like interrupt them. I would go down there and see where
literally
like.
nobody's following. The one time nobody follows.
Sure, we can go down.
We can. Oh, they're heading right back up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what that construction's for. It could just be landscaping, because
Yeah.
it is still in the park, but. Hi, welcome back. How's your trip?
There's not that like 50 spots.
How was the trip?
It was very nice.
Nice.
Thrilling.
The soundproofing's really good in here. Like, you can't hear any of these cars go by.
No, this is very good.
You can't get in for. Let's just run this. Bye.
Are you gonna use it?
Wait, that's SmartLink though.
It's not yet, no.
But it says Freedom. It thinks it's a Freedom.
Card.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure any card will.
No, it's a.
Oh,
Interesting.
So it thinks it's a Freedom card that it
Yeah,
can't
and
read.
it works the other way too. Okay.
I think that's probably waiting for us to close the door.
All right.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for telling us before closing it.
No, we're not closing the station. We're closing the door.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Don't have tickets.
Hopefully not that. That'd be a record.
Yeah.
It's a record that's pretty hard to beat.
What's the record?
A day, I think. For how long the station
Oh,
is open in a continuous
I love that it
period
has
of
the
time.
top.
Yeah.
The whole module that spits out. Yes. Has a
I wasn't sure about that.
Thank you for telling me,
phone.
Wow. INJT.
I got it from one of the, supposedly from one of the unloaded machines.
Why is one of these machines slightly higher than the other?
I don't know. They do that.
I mean, you can say the same question about the.
I love the
FDM.
crazy animation.
Yeah. The butterfly.
What is? No, the Baltimore one's better.
Baltimore one is pretty good, but this is also pretty good.
Set yourself free.
But then it goes and watch they go.
All right.
Ironic because
Do you want to
they
go to
got
the
rid of freedom
carousel
card at some
before it
point there.
stops being free at 3?
So it's 2:45. The free carousel rides close at 3 apparently.
Yeah.
So we gotta
Yeah,
go.
like
Yeah.
We'll get quick
Yeah.
overview.
Wait, Miles, what do you give the station?
We haven't seen the outside yet.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
You too.
Thank you.
Missed that.
Oh, this is really nice.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
It's so cool down there.
It's because it's so damp on all the walls.
The head house is beautiful, though. Big fan of the head house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Very iconic.
are these non-offensive dots?
Yeah, they're the safe birds.
They're the rare good dots.
Yeah.
Very nice looking sign here too.
This is a nice Yeah. Huh.
What's? I found our Jackson. Sorry.
Is that construction for the other exit that we saw?
Carousel.
Someone else have to work.
Oh, they're just renovating
Giving
it.
are you going to zip line and shit?
Yes.
A zip line? To where?
Are you going to post the rating? What's the
Are you
rating?
going to zip line down the one side of the street?
What's the rating? What's the rating?
That would be fun.
What's the rating? What's the rating?
I think. Are you guys gonna be mad if I give it a 7?
No, I was gonna say, is this a 7?
Okay.
It doesn't really serve anything. That's like not that useful.
A 6. I mean, I think a 6 is reasonable. It's like I don't know. It's like there's a lot of like kind of things downstairs that remind you that it's a very old station, like all the random pipes and like kind of varying vintages of signs and the moistness. And then there's just a lot of like I don't know. There's like accessibility features that they don't have that they probably should have. Like there's only one elevator. There's no wheelchair button on the doors. The stair lift thing's really weird. That there's no tactility on the top step.
The top step provision is bizarre because all the other ones have it.
I almost fell over. I almost fell over the top step also.
You don't realize how much you would need it.
Until you almost fall down the stairs.
Yeah. And then to Jackson's point, there's just not that much around.
Like
At the end of the day, like
this is gonna get
an infill station's only
redeveloped.
gonna be like so exciting. Like
You hope so.
yeah.
Jackson, they are
It
redeveloping.
didn't come with any like new tracks, so like it's just an infill station. So like there's not that much appeal.
It's
I
just
mean,
an infill station. Jackson, how could you? The last time something opened in Philadelphia was Franklin Square.
that's true. It was an infill station then too.
And the time before that.
And in 1969 and in 1952.
I will say it is nice to get something in Philly that's nice and shiny new, like a piece of infrastructure. Like that's good to see. But then once you go downstairs, it's not actually that shiny and new. So I don't know. But
It's from like a slimy and new.
If you're interested in the old tile. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is slated to be redeveloped, hopefully. So like there could be stuff nearby, but I don't know. I have contended that Franklin Square is the worst of the 4 Philly squares. No one's
Honestly,
not that controversial.
The collective.
That's true. It's expensive in golf.
I don't know. I haven't.
It does.
I like the collective mean.
Build a I mean, I guess Logan Circle's the other obvious one.
That one's
Yeah.
worse because it's
And
isn't it
that's
actually
hard
Logan
because it's surrounded by
Square?
the parkway.
But Logan
do public executions.
Oh, that's cool. That's a fun fact.
But it is like, I don't know, how the fountain is nice. Franklin Square is surrounded by cars, highways, and they try to put something here to make it nice, like just a fountain. But, like,
Doesn't
I
it
don't
also have
know.
the NJT bus zone over there?
Yes. You can also the bridge next to the emergency exits over there.
There are a lot of NJT buses that go on race. I do have to say, I kind of have this like system when I'm walking around of like mentally blocking off areas that just like you don't even bother. It's all blocked off. You can't cross the sidewalk. You have to cross the street. This was always one of those. Like, I've never tried to set foot anywhere near this block, so it's nice that it's open again and like somewhat pedestrian friendly.
There is history.
History rock.
History does rock. You're right about that.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess if you want to go to like the entrance of Ben Franklin Bridge ramp highway, it's fun. This is your station.
There's a mini golf course in there.
Yes. All right.
Hi, Jeff.
Carousel.
Yeah. I wonder what the mystery concrete pad is. That's gotta be the exit. That's probably one of the old staircases. Delaware River Joint
History.
It's the, oh my god, it's the Parks Liberty Carousel. It's sponsored by Parks Casino. Yes, that's what it says on the sign.
Awesome.
That's a real Philly moment.
Yeah.
Factoid.
Eagles go green flat. Miles, look, even the fun facts are sponsored. The Eagles Go Green factoid.
Oh my god.
You know, the BetMGM Grand Meadowlands rail line from.
How old is that?
They don't even call it that for shelf. But it's on the map. It's on the BetMGM Meadowlands rail line. Are you guys all?
I will. Are you going to?
Probably. I might film
If you, yeah, film. I can give you the camera if you want.
I think it'd be funnier to have. I think it'd be funnier to have on ride and off ride footage.
I don't want to film on ride. I might die.
You can film on ride.
I'll film on ride.
I'll film on ride.
All right, cool.
Nice.
I'm filming one ride too.
It goes around.
It goes around.
Which one should I stand on?
Okay, I guess it's my stuff.
I don't know which one I want to ride. Well, Miles, you want one of the Marty Jones.
You want to be on Smarty Jones? No, I'll be on Smarty Jones.
I think these all do. Maybe. It's got the last time I have to wrap it. Yeah, it does go up and down.
Oh, we're spinning. We're going.
Okay.
I don't.
That's just physics. I don't think it's actually moving.
No, I think we're going.
Does that not go up and down?
Oh, mine's just higher now. Yeah, you may be right. It's just physics.
We need to wear our seatbelts. Are they going to check that? They used to when I was a child, but I don't know.
How does this work? Do you wrap it around you?
Yeah, and buckle up.
I've never been here.
I think that one.
I can't even get my seatbelt on. It's designed for small children.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely not designed for a group of young adults.
Yeah.
I managed to fit.
Alright. Okay.
I gotta unbuckle it.
Oh, that's fine. No, I got it.
It's not good for circulation. It's designed for small children.
Yes. I need to have like the thrill going up and down. There you go. It's just
Hey.
50 miles. Yeah, you're in a video, right? Absolutely, of course. Miles, is this thrilling? Are you thrilled? Very thrilling. I was originally on that line, but the line doesn't go up and down. I don't know why. Like, everybody else, look, everybody else is surrounding it.
Yeah.
So I had to move this inner one. This is now Patco accessible. You can get here from such exciting places as Ferry Avenue and Woodcrest. Miles, is that going to be the... I got a selfie of all three of us. I say, Miles, is that going to be the post-credits? Yes.
It's the only Patco station with an accessible mini golf course.
Yes.
How many stations have accessible?
Been there? Doesn't seem like they...
What?
There's like emergency exits everywhere.
Oh. Hi, Sonny. I want to get a look at the mini golf. You want to get a look at the mini golf? I just want to see it.
It's cool. It's got like the Declaration of Independence and stuff for customers using a phone on.
What, Justin? The stomach repercussions of using my phone. Wait, what? I used my phone while going 360 repeatedly. That was not a good thing. Yeah, what would happen if I did a graphic? Oh,
This is the most amount of pictures.
What? Miles, what did you say? I heard just something piston engine.
What did you say about piston engine?
Piston engine go back and forth in opposite directions, up and down.
I mean, it is a similar mechanism to a piston engine. Yeah. Yeah, and kind of like boost the music. This is a Patco perk. It is a Patco perk. Is it actually?
I mean, we're on it.
Oh, but there is actually a Patco perks program.
I have no clue what's on that.
Is it? Wait, don't you get like free Tim Hortons? It's like
10% off Tim Hortons.
You get, okay, you get 10% off Tim Hortons.
I thought that was Sepco.
That's Dunkin'.
Oh, you're right.
That's Dunks. They always offer so many things.
Ah, there it is.
What? NJT
has like discounted
that too.
NJT rewards.
But it's always like, oh, I spent like 1,200 points and get 5% off of Joe's Pizza. No, the best one at NJT was like, it was like $1 off of Grumpy Coffee for like 8 points.
Oh, they got the Smarty.
I mean, not actually. This is like
Okay, so that was a lot. So what are my thoughts on Franklin Square? I'm happy the station is finally open. It provides a very useful connection from the Philadelphia waterfront to New Jersey and vice versa. For Philadelphia itself, it doesn't provide too much new. But to be fair, PATCO is not about serving Philadelphia, it's about serving New Jerseyites trying to get to Philadelphia, in which opening Franklin Square Station serves exactly its purpose. I very much appreciate they kept the old tile work, but to be honest, I'm not really much of a fan of the SEPTA tile work. I think it's a bit ugly. If I won't be burned at the stake for saying as such, I do think it is a bit ugly, but I can't fault the station for that. The new station box is very nice, and it can hold in the sound really well. I couldn't hear any of the cars from the inside, and it was not because everyone else was really loud. It was just the glass held in the noise that well. It was cool finally getting to go on PATCO, and while the guy did leave late, and I did have to make the second train in, I'm still happy I entered Franklin Square in the way I did. Before I leave, I must do one more thing. I made this map by hand of all of the passenger rail in North America, and I am going to update this station for Franklin Square. Update this map for Franklin Square. Here's Philadelphia, and just coming in, and infill station right here. There we go. You can see just how close it is to Chinatown Station. Like I said, it's not meant to serve new areas of Philadelphia. It's meant to provide a better connection from New Jersey, which it definitely does. It's a lot closer of a walk to the Northern Waterfront, and to this whole area in general, to Northern Liberties. Fun fact, in the first US Census, Northern Liberties was actually America's 10th largest city. Now it's just a neighborhood. The station is ADA accessible. There we are. Franklin Square is added to the map. So yeah, Franklin Square is finally open. Come see it for yourself, and hopefully it won't close again for a long, long time.